one thing that we did was we met before the rehearsal started to learn about each other's process and then figure out how we could put them together.
You bring a dance and movement mentality, an understanding of shape, and I bring an understanding of shape for theatrical purposes and the dynamic of physical interplay.
It's been also really good and helpful to have the playwright and director to work with.
It freed us from the words on the page. It was more easily translatable to the intention.
I feel like this piece really lent itself to collaboration, not just between us, but with the playwright and directors and with the actors as well. I mean, you have to be a little bit flexible when you consider adding in your actors. And I think one of the things that we were surprised about is we had expected, I think, to need to spend more time building their trust with each other. But after even just the first rehearsal, they were already really comfortable with each other.
Part of the success is the fact that they were already people who were motivated into doing movement theater. They were not strangers to it. So you had a group of experienced people who were already very talented and interested in that and came in already primed to do the devising, to create something out of thin air. It was important to me that the enactors be considered actors who were pursuing something and who were pursuing an identity. So if they weren't real, if they couldn't identify as a real company and have an ensemble collectiveness, something solid between them, then there'd be nothing for the rest of the play to rest on.
Having directed plays with a script and then having also done choreography work where you start with nothing, both things have to have a clear intention. And that needs to be just as clear in what you're doing physically as it would be in using your words if you had dialogue. For me, that was a challenge because it's something that I haven't done before, but it was a challenge that I was really looking forward to facing.
For me, it's having a script to fall back to and go, there's my next marker point. You can develop the physical research to a certain point, but you gotta know where it's the trajectory of that arc, right? From that A to B.
And I think that really shows in the performance. I think that there are definitely parts of it that are really based in that dance movement foundation. And then the other parts come through that are really more in that character. And I think that it was a really successful melding of our two backgrounds creating this one piece together.